Hello everyone, welcome to Midweek Madness. After some conversations I had with some of the viewers, we return to Long Live the Queen. I got a few tips. Among one was to lower the music volume, so I did. And let's continue. Another tip I had was to spread my skills a little bit more instead of what I was doing, focusing everything up to half. Just doing a bit more, which is fine with me. So let's start doing that, I guess. Let's see, what do we have at the plus? Agility is plus, so we could go for flexibility now. Expression and conversation also in plus, and public speaking would be a good thing to do, I guess. Yeah, public speaking or flattery, one of both. So let's see. Classes. Conversations, okay. Public speaking, and I already forgot the other one. That's nice. Oh yeah, flexibility in the agility. Or, whoa, nope, I'm going for strategy. Yep. Oops, classes. Military, somewhere. Weapons? No. Here. Strategy and public speaking. Done. You practice tongue-twisting sentence sequences of syllables to improve your enunciation. Okay. Well, I guess that's useful. And you said that the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons in battle formations. My cat is finally going away. She was sitting in front of me, licking herself. Typical. Jocelyn, King Dowager, Duke of Caloris. Or Calories? What is it? The representative from Ixion is here. Be careful. No one wants to give up prizes that they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Let's get this over with. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I'm sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? We will forget about your unprovoked attacks against us and you will transfer the rights to this little province. We can be good neighbors again without any lives being lost. Uh-oh. That should prove fun. I don't have the skills to do that yet. This could be a good option, offer money of Ixion withdrawals, or surrender the province, which I think, for the sake of peace, is a good idea now. Yeah, blah blah blah. Now that you've finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? It's just one day and then there's weekend again. What's the mood like? Lonely and depressed went up down. I think... This doesn't say, right? No. I want pressured up, I want cheerful up. If at all possible, I want pressured up and cheerful up. Yeah. It was a lumen. Wow, thank you for the explanation, King Douche. She used magic that had drained her strength. She thought it was harmless, and it wasn't. Eventually her heart just stopped. A knife will do that. That's why I don't want you involved with it. Bloody blah. Alright, skills. That went up a lot. So history is also... Foreign affairs, I need to get into that quickly. And, oh, this is up high. That's because I'm depressed, probably. Yeah. I think I need pressure to get into the... Oops. The intellectual side, but I'm not really sure. Maybe I should look that up for another time. This is lower again. This is up the same. This is seriously down a lot. So expression is up. There's economics. And okay, let's go horseback riding. So animal handling and I think foreign affairs. That's not the best. Foreign affairs and here she is. Go. You walk around the stables, meeting the royal horses. Hi, horse. Learning about their breeds and the names for different parts of their anatomy. Sausage, bowstrings, lucky shoes. I don't know. And you said that the relationship of Nova and its nearest neighbors, the borders, have been mostly peaceful in recent years, except the problem with Ixion to the south. However, trouble may be brewing in Piraeus as well. Huh. No. A key thong? Is it like a thong, like the Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts, but in a thong shape? Meh. What's a key thong? Beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak and spikes on its back. Right. Beak. Several disappearances in the southern Calories are already thought to be the work of this creature. What should we do? Should we send huntards? The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Ah. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So, just let it eat people. Everyone dies in the end. Also, there's a letter for you. Dolores, the Duke said I will be arriving next week for an official visit. It'd be wise to have some more knowledge. What's your mood like? Very depressed. Need to get the depression up, down. So, yeah. I need to get the depression up, right. So she needs to become happy. Lonely and cheerful. What's the lonely part here? Okay. Lonely and afraid. Just and afraid. Fine. Glasses. Definitely going for Novan history this time because I have no clue. And what else? That's okay. Animal handling is still up, but it's about as important as... well, nothing really. Expression is also up, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I'll go for accounting. Or dog handling. Might be a good idea as well. Dog handling. You never know. Glasses. Novan history and dogs. In the morning, you visit the kennels and learn about different breeds of dogs. Inbreeds, you mean. And you read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. It's always like that. Ah, Your Highness, what a pleasure to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. Hehehe. I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. Well, that sucks. I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offering. A jewel for jewel, but you are the more precious. How cute. I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutual beneficial relationship. The union between us would bring stability to both our peoples. Yeah. Really does want to marry me. Yeah. Such a decision should not be made in haste. I would of course look kindly on your suit in the future. I'm in complete agreement, Your Highness. There is no need to rush. A solid union requires strong foundations. I wish only to meet you, get to know you, and then see you again. Perhaps you could show me around your castle. Let's go to the dungeons. What's your mood like? So, depressed still needs to go up. 2. Not gonna happen. Willful and lonely. Well, that might actually be a good thing. thunderstorm outside. Cool. Yielding, lonely, cheerful. What do I want? I don't know. Angry and lonely. Sure. Yes. See what's up. Expression is up. Oh well. And okay. World affairs might seem like a good idea now. And yeah, I'll go for production. World history, world affairs, almost. And production. In the morning, you learn that Sunset Bay off the coast of Duchi, Mazumba is prime location for fishing. Mazumba fishing. Sounds like a Nigerian prince. You look at the globe of the world, reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing about them. No, you didn't study, you gnat. And other areas left blank because no explorer venturing there has ever returned. Just use Google Maps. You're requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests mercy of the crown. Her Highness, the slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? First aunt, the Duchess of Mead. Really? Mead? Ouch. She's unharmed, but we caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. How would they have to say for yourself? It's just as it is, them devils killed me brother and broke me mom's heart. Lied to her they did when she went to see why he'd not come back. Said he'd come for a soldier when he never would. You weren't the only one either. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. Yeah. Imprison her. In your court dress, you are unarmed. You grope for a weapon and finally have a golden ornament. Push a hole in her direction. Oops. Before you have a chance to do anything else, your personal guards step into action, cutting the woman down before she can endanger you. A lifeless body lies bleeding on your carpet. Clean that up. Yeah, definitely. How did you finish studying? What will you do for the weekend? I don't know. What's your mood like? She's angry. Ooh, so angry. And also, I get that pressure up. Nothing here to pressure, except this, but I don't want the rest. I mean, pressure, sure, but yielding, that might actually be a good idea. And depressed, yeah, she's already depressed. Ow. Oh, you're more depressed than you are angry. Fine. Excuse me. Archery, weapons, swords. Let's go for weapons. And let's go for internal affairs. There we go. Intrigue. And weapons. Where's that? There. Weapons. Swords. Intrigue. Internal affairs. Gotta know more about the lay of the stuff. Until you have children of your own, the maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is your next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. Ah, I sense a plot. You take up a wooden sword and practice correct grips and stances. Good for you. As you're walking one day in the garden, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dried leaf flutters in its talons. That's funny, I thought owls were nocturnal. I guess I was wrong. There's a woman here to see you. She wishes crowdfunding for a project. Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I came on behalf of the people, blah blah. I wish to be at a hospital where any citizen afflicted with disease can be brought for treatment. Putting all the sick people together wouldn't that make them die even faster? Oops. Stupid. I need to get that depression up. Off. Okay, church it is. Now she's more angry than depressed. Skills. Okay, still going for internal affairs, foreign intelligence ciphering now. Well, I can do that actually. Might not be a bad idea. Oh wait, these are up as well. I know. Classes, weapons, archery, and pole arm. You learn how to twist and wax bowstring. Ooh, lightning strike. From a variety of fibers. And you learn about a variety of long weapons from the quarterstaff to the spear to the halberd and glaive. Alright, glaive it. Remember that the festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. As a queen, you should be expected to lead the procession and take part in ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. However, since you're not yet crowned, it's not required and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean, not safe? Outside the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think of it. Think on it now, decide later. Word has come from the factory for books that you funded. They have assembled enough equipment to begin printing test pamphlets. As their royal sponsor, it is your right to decide the content of the first printing. Strategy failed. Oops. Religious doctrine or poems praising your mother. Darn. That one. The temples will be pleased by your piety. There's a letter for you as well. It's from Brioni. We went to school with her, but she's a couple of years older than me. Her mother's the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come for the holidays. Apparently her Uncle Kevin has been acting strangely lately and shouting at shadows. Oops. The night is dark and full of terrors, right? She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. Nope. No, I don't want that. I want... How's the yielding doing? Very low. High. Whichever. And angry is also getting low. Low. Yeah, do this. May not be time to wait. This world is filled with dangers and you will need the power of the lumen to fight them. You can't begin training until you've bonded with your crystal. Oh, that's my special. Blah blah blah. The crystal's probably held in the guard in the royal treasury. You or the princess should be able to go find a way inside. Otherwise we might have to take drastic action. I'll try to find a way. Alright, I'll try to get into the treasury. Skills. How's this going? Very well. I am... probably gonna do swords and archery just for one more week. Just to be sure. Or public speaking might not be a bad idea. Same for military strategy, which is also up a lot. Okay. So... I think I'll go with military this week. Naval strategy, military, and logistics. In the morning, you learn about the types and amounts of food required for an army on the march, and how long they will remain edible. What, the army? You learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures your free travel while denying it to your enemies. That's the whole point of it, isn't it? Today is the procession and planning for the festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. Public speaking wasn't up that high, so... Great. And walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to swear a sword, but you walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's all taller than you are. At the end of the road, you help Priestess turn over the earth for a new tree to be planted, then the new life is blessed, and all the attendants join in song. The procession regrouped to return to the castle. Well, that went well. So I got a lot of stuff. Pressure went up, and depressed went up, and yielding went up, and angry stayed the same. Is the treasury? Well, we can give it a go. Counting failed, presence failed. Okay. Let's see what we can do about that. Skills. 6. What would that be? Counting failed, so accounting's something we could do. Oh, what's the other one? Presence. Where are you? Ah, there. Royal demeanor. That means that I will have to get my depression up, I'm guessing. Or my angriness. So my angriness should go down. This is the highest one, so I'm guessing that's it. So economics, accounting needs to go up. And let's go for foreign intelligence also. Intrigue, foreign intelligence, and economics, accounting. The current Duke of Setna is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of Talas. You brush up on basic mathematics, even, with the help of an abacus. Woohoo! Old school. Are you ready for the grand ball? I don't know. Eep. All around, rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. Presence failed, elegance failed, composure failed, decoration failed. Oops. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. For a moment, you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've already seen you hesitate. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. First dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. After this, you must choose your own partner, a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Kigal alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near your age. You look around the room at all your possible partners, which is to say, everyone. No one may begin dancing until you do. You can pick whomever you want, and you will not be denied. Pick someone older than me. You look around for a likely candidate, and your eye settles on Chain, the Earl of Mima. He's almost 10 years older than you, and are quite good looking, so why not enjoy yourself? He smiles brightly at your approach, and begins to dance. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps and part of you. You knew his steps like a part of you, now every move is a mystery. Dance failed. Unfortunately, you lose track of which step you're supposed to do when... and trip over your feet. Between the dances, there's time for guests to mingle, chat, and simply sample tiny bites of exquisite food. All the while, the peasants are dying of hunger. This graphic, though, really. I mean, it's obvious what they did here. They grabbed this one, then they cropped it a little bit, and slanted it a little bit, and then tried to paste it together, which is beautiful. During a lull in the music, Banyan, the Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail against the wineglass, letting the clear note ring out through the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer a compliment to our lovely hostess. Respect for tradition and the rights of the nobility means that we can all sleep safe in our beds. Our boundaries are strong and secure, our lands well defended, no one would dare to steal from us. The blatant falseness of its words grates on your ears. He's challenging your honor in front of the entire assembly. Okay. Oops. You pull off one of your long white gloves and hurl it to the ground at Banyan's feet. I demand satisfaction. Witness that it was never my intent to endanger the royal succession. However, these actions prove that Her Royal Highness is too unstable and too immature to sit on the throne. For the safety of our domain, I will accept. The floor is cleared and both of you change into more appropriate attire. As the challenged party, Banyan has the choice of weapon. He chooses swords. Die. Swords fail. Yeah, you charge in, swinging your blade wildly. trusting that he would not dare seriously attempt to harm a young woman of royal blood in front of so many witnesses. Unfortunately, you are fatally incorrect. Yeah, I died. Last thing you see is the expression on Benion's face. He seems almost regretful. You wonder why. You don't wonder for long. I died. Okay. Oh. Well, I knew it was coming. Ala did not survive to reach the coronation. Nova would have to go on without her. But it doesn't have to end this way. Make different choices, train different skills, and Elodie's star may rise again. Title screen. That concludes this episode, alright? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.